the start of the freeway. Started tweaking. Oh, hit your ass, you can hit the street, man. Inside the cabin, we can't even be friends.
I don't know. I can't see myself, bitch.
I see you.
Oh, you looking at me right now?
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on, bro?
I ain't doing shit, bro. I'm chilling. I just been dropping songs.
I know. I've been checking it out. You got to start sending me your music so I can add you to the mixtape series, bro. I'm on volume 10 already.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to see if you could put me on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Send me some shit, bro. You family, dog. You day one. Now they say day one. Day one, dog.
Yo, I'm going to your page. I be seeing your followers be rising, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck at 700 something. Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do. Take your phone, go outside, right where you live. You still live in the same place where I went?
Yeah.
Go right up there, right in the middle of the complex. Put your phone up, boom. Put your song on. Perform it like you're in front of 30,000 people, bro. Perform that motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
After you record it, then you put it on your IGTV. Dump the whole performance on your IGTV and watch your followers go all the way up. And do that shit every 3 days. You got a lot of music. Every 3 days, do a song and put it on your IGTV. Remember I told you, your sound is a cult. You're gonna create a cult following. Your sound is, you got your own sound.
I'm gonna keep applying pressure. I swear to God.
Y'all keep going, bro. Can't get like me. I do it every day. I'm right here, fighting this energy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. All angles.
That's what I'm saying. Like I checked your followers last week. I checked it probably 3 weeks, and I was like, damn. I was like, this shit just jumping. This nigga just keep coming. I'm like, damn. I've been stuck around 700 for about. And I know it got to be on my part the way it's not rising, bro. It got to be on my part. I know it is.
Yeah, you got to be consistent. You got to fucking keep dropping. Yo, it ain't no more of that old philosophy where you only drop 3 times a day. Because they put that governor on the Instagram, the Armageddon, whatever they call it, Armageddon. I don't know how to say the word. Anyway, where all your followers don't see what you post. So you gotta fucking post all day long. Put it on your stories. Put it on your page. Put it on your IG.
Okay.
Put it on your page. Put it like that, back and forth.
I feel you.
So what you hear about? Yo, go to SoundCloud, listen to the R&B joint I just made, bro.
Yeah. I'm finna go check your SoundCloud out. I'm finna sing some of my songs too, and I'm gonna sing some new ones I'm finna drop too.
Yeah. Yo, send me like 10 to 13. I'll fucking host your mixtape, bro.
All right.
You put that Blue Star Splash on it, bro.
Hey, you can send me some of the videos we shot, bro, so I can use it for my IG.
Yo, listen, that whole SD when I shot all that footage I had in Florida, when I went to Atlanta, all that shit. But when I got down there, it was full. So I told my people, I said, yo, can you put down the file for me? You know what I'm saying? I'll put on that and send it to me. I never got it, bro.
Yeah.
I got all that shit on there, bro. So I don't know if I got it. When I go back down there, I got the SD card with me and be like, hopefully he still has it and I can get all my content. Bro.
Yeah.
I got all dope shit on there, that whole trip.
Yeah. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I learned. That's a learning lesson.
What's up with your YouTube? Like, why you don't jump on YouTube and hit your live on YouTube too?
Or they'll let you. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. So I need everybody to go subscribe, man. I need all my followers to go to my. I be posting it. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. I can just go live on my YouTube. Cause IG's almost finished, bro.
Yeah, you set, bro.
Sign up for TikTok.
Yeah.
Yo, start doing TikTok, man, with those records you got with that sound. With that TikTok. Yo, that shit the go, dog. Yo, what pitch you got that shit on? -4?
Hey, that shit you slap.
I be on the block. That's gonna create a cult, bro.
Yeah. That's that shit right there.
Yeah, that's gonna create a cult, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you right now, bro. Look, let me tell you something, bro. My granddad just shared the last music video I put up. You seen that little last video I put, the black and white?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, this nigga done share my shit. This the angriest nigga in the world, bro. And I'm like, that really surprised me, cause it's like, damn, dog. If he could be at his age and understand where I'm coming from with my music, that's telling me something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, I don't see myself stopping what I'm doing no time soon, bro.
Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep recording, bro. Keep recording. You gotta make sure that everything's in order. You're not just doing it for no reason. Just doing it for practice. You gotta make sure your publishing in order and where. I gotta teach you all that, bro.
Yeah.
Where to sing your music, where to put your music, where not to put your music, who not to sing your music to.
You see, cause look, when you send me your live, you see I open it every day. If you go and look through the DMs, I open them and I look, bro.
Okay, I can't see that. There's a button when I share my thing, and then it's like 60 people. I just push it, it goes to y'all automatically. A few people already hit me back and was like, yeah, can you stop sending me that stuff, bro? Unless we do business.
Yeah.
So no problem, bro. Unfollow. You don't want to rock with Hood Star. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. I'm for y'all. I'm for the indie artists, bro.
So my birthday on Tuesday though. I'm planning on dropping like a birthday song and shit.
Let's go, bro.
I'm trying to say, but when you finna come back down here again though?
Thanksgiving. We're gonna shoot a video. So have that shit ready, bro. Have the people, the squad, have all around Thanksgiving. You gonna be there? You gonna be around, or you going away?
I'm gonna be at the same spot. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, dog.
Yeah, go shoot a video, official video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do like a little blog, little blog and shit. For Lex was good. Cleveland. That kid's from Cleveland. He's dope, bro. Follow him. Network with him.
For Lex.
Yeah, for Lex the rapper.
All right. All right, I got you.
I swear. This shit here working, man. I started a podcast, man. Go tune into the podcast too, man.
Yeah, Ali, bro. I don't know what you're doing, but them followers jumping up, dog. You handling business out here, dog. I ain't keep pushing that shit.
And it's all organic, bro. I don't pay for followers, bro.
Keep pushing.
I just started this page, bro.
See, it could go like this. It could go two ways. It could go either like time could pass by and a nigga could sit back and hope for something to happen, or you could push and let time pass by and wonder if something can happen. You know what I mean?
You got to make it happen.
You got to make it happen. Like I said, you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to make it happen. And I feel like I done made it happen because a nigga used to only, just like I said on that camera, a nigga used to only get like something plays, and now nigga getting 100,000 plays. You understand what I'm saying? 1,000 likes.
Right. On SoundCloud?
That shit ain't come easy.
On SoundCloud?
Yeah, that shit ain't come easy. I got 100,000 plays right now. That shit wasn't easy. Like, hey, that shit was not easy. But hey, nigga out here trying to grind though. And nigga out there trying to grind real shit. Fuck it.
Look, bro.
I'm gonna shoot.
Check it out, bro.
Your head.
Check it out, bro. Hey, yo.
They already know what time it is. They already know what time it is, man. That's everywhere in Florida.
I don't wanna know. Like I don't wanna fall. I remember all the
They already know what time it is, man.
I can let you knock me off on the ground for them goals in my mouth. You ain't playing around.
Yeah,
I put holes in your house, holes in your mouth when you niggas talking out.
I done fucked up. See my heart beating, and I can.
I don't want to magic. I'ma make it happen.
Hey.
In the booth since the year I was snapping.
Huh?
Team on the bitch, yeah, my voice so attractive.
Hey.
So with all the posters to catch me some magic. I was down low and I was really broke.
Hey.
And all my niggas, they return in some hoes.
Hey,
All my niggas,
hey,
and I was down low and I was really on the low.
hey.
I should die, I'ma make it happen. And I don't want no friends, everybody happy. Cause I don't want no friends, everybody plastic.
It's that hood talk shit.
And I was really born a savage.
My theme song, bro. Hey, yo, this is the birth of the mixtape, bro. Volume 1. It's the first track. It's the birth of the mixtape.
Yeah.
Told you motherfuckers I was gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
You just didn't believe.
Yeah.
Feel me?
That's real shit. And then
Funny now. And I still do it for my clique. I told them being 4-4, I used to have a stick.
not for fat,
Coming
not for
now
fat.
about the podcast. I'm all over New York City. Shit taking off, bro.
I'm a rampage.
Hey, honey bun, what's up?
And I start a raid.
I'm on the phone with Baby King. I'ma make it happen. I'm on my alive.
Boy, I hit the corner cameo, I got paid. I swear to God, I'ma make it happen. And I
Oh,
want
okay,
no
good.
friends,
Oh, I'm here in the studio working.
I want no friends, everybody
You coming down?
I want no friends, I be
Okay.
rag.
You eat dinner?
I do anything to get the money.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
bad, so I gotta have it.
All right.
Don't do this for practice.
Hey, hey,
Well, he's a Eddie, female brother. He's
Ali, hey, I got a new beat coming, bro. I'm about to snap on that shit. I'm waiting for my friend to send that shit, and I'm gonna send you the song. I'm talking about that shit finna be fire. I already know what I'm gonna do with it.
All right, bet. Yo, give me a shout out on that motherfucker. Hood Star.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up. You already know.
You ever hear from Rampage?
You know what? You remember when I tried to get in contact with him, right?
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't on that Facebook no more, but he hit me up. He hit me up on the other week on a different Facebook. So I'm gonna message him through that one, and I'm gonna see what's up with him.
Yeah, come hit me, bro.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna try to get back on your live tomorrow, though.
All right. Yeah, hit me anytime, bro. Anytime.
All right, bro. Just keep doing it, bro. Just keep sending them shits out, bro.
Oh, no doubt, bro. Tell me gonna make it happen, man. All
Already.
right, stay up, King. I see you.
All
I see you in November.
All right.
All right.
I do anything to get the money. Get the money. I was in down bad, so I gotta have it.
And I don't do this shit for practice. What's up, boy Lex? It's been hot, man. What's good, bro? Nothing gonna listen to the podcast. For Lex. Hey, yo, now we're gonna go to PA. Be exact, 30 PA. Huh? Fly getting rich.
Fly getting rich.
Woo! Who's that? Who's gonna be next year? You know what it is?
I don't find just day and night. Always on the move. Money on my mind. Money on my mind. Not enough time. When you self-made, you can't stop the grind. Work 9 to 9, 9 to 9 to 9. Fucking stay back. I'm up for the next time. Cause I got money on my mind. Not enough time. When you self-made.
Before you know it, Volume 1 was done, and then I had an artist that I Volume 1 was done, And then I had an artist that I recorded in Florida. When I went to Florida, we recorded a bunch of tracks. And there's one kid, Lil King, and Rampage. And shout out to my man Ken Jackson, Crazy Baby TV. Go follow Crazy Baby TV. Tell him I sent you. He's on YouTube and IG, Facebook, Crazy Baby TV, Ken Jackson. All right? So he had a studio. Him and his partner had a studio in Port St. Lucie, Florida. That's where my peoples live. So I went to go visit Thanksgiving. And we recorded a bunch of tracks, man. So I had all this music already. So there's this one track. It's titled "I'ma Make It Happen." It's on iTunes. Go get it. Right now it's on iTunes. I'ma Make It Happen. My Lil King. Yeah, it's on iTunes and all that. It's called "I'ma Make It Happen." So then that led to the that was the first single on the mixtape. That was the first single on the mixtape. That's what I did. So I just went with it. I don't know what the hell's going on in my situation, but I know that it's getting on my nerve. Well, I don't see my situation on the TV screen. Hello? Anybody home? There it is. Okay? So, so that's what created this. So, check it out, right? So, I was feeling some type of way, that my artist walked away, but I knew it was the right thing to do because that energy just, once somebody gets around me and start having negative energy, then I just know, to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So then Volume 1 was born. See, check it out. This is what I said. I told you motherfuckers I was gonna bring it. Hey, yo. This is All-Star 365 mixtape series. Volume 1. I've been told you motherfuckers I was gonna make it happen. You just didn't believe.
Like I don't wanna fall. I remember all the times I fell low. But now I got the sauce. I can let you knock me off.
So then Volume 1 was born. You know what I'm saying? So then with that being said, Volume 1 was born. So then that's what we did, bro. And now we're here. Live. So then so Volume 1 was born, and then I got Volume 2 done. Then I got Volume 3, and then before you know it, a lot of artists started coming on my live, and they started sending me their MP3s heavy. Like MP3s were coming at me like still is. MP3s just coming left and right from artists from all over the country, from different communities. City to city, hood to hood, state to state. That's the slogan I use, the mantra, as you will. And then I just jumped in my car and I went south twice this summer. Stopped in Baltimore, met the artists in Baltimore. Then I met a bunch of artists, went to an event, shot a music video in Baltimore. Then I went to Florida. North Carolina, South Carolina, all the states, right? On the East Coast. Then I came home. I was home, but the energy was so crazy that I couldn't just sit here. So I packed up again. I said, we out, man. I'm out. The first time I took my kids with me, my daughter and my son. My daughter's 8, my son's 11. And we went, chasing our dream, right? And so the second time around, I didn't take anybody. I went myself. So when I went by myself, I did start off the trip by myself. So then I stopped in Baltimore. Because I wanted to take King Kai. In fact, go follow King Kai 410. I wanted to take King Kai there too. I was going to Atlanta. So I went, I picked him up, and then I hit on the road to go to Atlanta. You know? So about an hour down the highway, I was like, yo, what's up with Take Money? So I called him, I said, what's up? And he was like, all right, well. I said, nah, man, fuck that. You coming with us, man. So I turned around, and we went and picked him up. So then we went to Atlanta, you know. Took him to Atlanta, man. It was a great experience. Both trips, you know. It was dope, you know. I learned a lot from that experience. You know what I'm saying? About people, about sacrifice, about grinding, about going for yours. Like when you say going for yours, you're talking about whatever your vision is and whatever you aspire to be and whatever you dream to be, right? Then you just gotta go, you let your thought process manifest, and then you write it down. Because that's creative thinking. You have to write, like writers and artists, they write, right? So they be writing their songs. But that's their thought process, and then that's how it comes to light. That's what God gave them. So with me, I'm not an artist. Well, now I am. I believe I host mixtapes, and then I do this, YouTube, right? And then whatever, right? So with that being said, then all this started coming to life, man. Now I started on volume 1, right? And now I'm on volume 10. Within months, it's only been since June. And where we at? We're in September, right? So let's say July, August, 3 months. And I'm at volume 10, and my email is, I have MP3. In fact, I didn't check it in a couple of days, and I checked last night. And it was like 30 more just sitting there. And it's like the artists are getting better and better, like the talent level. Because the people that are responding to it, it's having a good response and a good effect. So people are reaching out. Like artists with 100,000 followers are following me and sending me the music. I had an artist who has 300,000 something plus followers send me his music, and he's following me now. Because it's a movement. It's not about me. It's not about one particular artist or anything like that. It's a movement. You know what I mean? So everybody feels the movement and what I'm saying, what the message is about. Guns down, get the money, let's network, let's build. How you doing? What's your name? It's my name. This is what I do. What you do? Let's put it together. It's like a pot of rice and beans or a pot of gumbo. When you put this in. I got my man on my live. I'm on my live too, on my IG live. What up? Take Money. Hey, yo, go follow FOF_Take Money 410. Dope producer / engineer / artist / writer / composer / anything else. But he's from Baltimore, Maryland. He's dope. You're going to be hearing a lot of big things about him. And I was fortunate and blessed enough that God brought my energy and his energy, and I was able to meet him and meet his peoples, and and we building. So go follow him right now on IG. It's FOF_Take Money, and go follow King Kai 410. And go get the single, go get the music. It's on all major platforms. The new single out right now is titled Focus, which was produced or recorded and engineered, however you want to word it, by Take Money. All right, so we got a lot of big things coming, a lot of things in the works. Oh, I started the podcast, Hoodstar 365 is on Apple Podcasts. I had to change the name. So this is a world premiere because I had named it Respect the Game, right? But then when I uploaded it to the platforms, there's like a million motherfuckers with the Respect the Game. So I had to change it to my brand, so my brand can become more known, because this is worldwide. This is worldwide. So I had to change it to Hoodstar 365 podcast. Of course, I could name the episodes Respect the Game, or whatever we're talking about. You have to give it a name on the episodes. So if you go to Apple Podcasts or anywhere that has podcast streaming, look up Hoodstar 365 and I'll pop up. with the podcast with my co-host, Jailheader, and any guests that want to come on the show. You can have your music playing during commercial break, introducing, when the show starts, we can have you playing, real low in the backdrop. You still get credit for streaming. So get at me, man. We got a lot going on with the mixtape, with the podcast, with the interview. So you want to be interviewed on the podcast and be placed on the platform, because when I do the interview, I do record it, and then I place it on YouTube page, on my SoundCloud, the vocals, and then I go ahead and put it on the podcast platform. And the podcast platform is worldwide. All right, so that's where I'm at today. So where I'm at today, now that I have this platform, I want to just talk about what's going on in my community, in your community, in our community, and across the whole country. In retrospect, what's happening today. Even though I don't know many of you who read, if you read, religious books. I'm talking about the holy books. If you read the Bible, or the Quran, or the Torah, or the Injil, or whatever you're into, and the prophets that you follow or you use as guidance, to walk through life, then you will see in that literature that it states everything that's happening today has been prophesied. Every last episode, every last event, everything that's going on has been prophesied. So we have to wake up and take heed and not continue to walk and be blindfolded. They call it blind following, So we have to open our eyeballs and take heed, right? So with that being said, so this is where it is today. What's good? Good morning. See, I'm on my live also too, so I'm working. Then I'm working my I'm recording. So you'll be able to hear this on Apple Podcasts, and you'll be able to see it on my YouTube channel. In fact, go to my YouTube channel at Hoodstar365 TV and go subscribe. Please go subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, notification bell, and the whole nine. Let's build the platform up on the YouTube channel. I have the goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, then I'll go live. Now I have almost 4,000 followers on my main page and about 1,200 on my TV media page, and a couple hundred on my worldwide page, and a couple hundred on my model page, and 1,000 on my Hoodstar the brand page. I got like 5 pages. I need all my followers to go to the YouTube at Hoodstar365 TV and subscribe, especially all the artists that's on all my volumes that I placed on you all. I placed 99.97 of you on my mixtape for free to show you love and to give you the exposure, to get you heard. So I need all of you guys, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can take the platform on YouTube. And I can go live on YouTube, and there'll be no nonsense. It'll just be whatever it is I say, you say, whatever it is you want to talk about. You know what I mean? And we're just going to build. Just keep it building and get the message out, man, that it's negative to positive, man. It's not about trying to be cool or none of that. And then when the money starts to come in, of course, we're going to develop, and we're going to grow, and we're going to get a facility, and then another. Like my man down in Atlanta, OG Hooker, she has a beautiful place now. I went down there, it was like Disneyland for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. And then I want to be able to get some type of transportation, whether it's a Sprinter, or it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could be an old RV or a camper, it doesn't matter. Just to put a skin on it and then hit the road. Take a couple artists, take a camera crew, and go across this great country of ours and talk to the people. And get the people's point of view of what it is that we got going on. Yes, yeah, I will. It's called cross promotion, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro. Subscribe to my channel. I got my cell phone right in my hand right now, so you subscribe, it'll pop up, and I'm gonna subscribe right back to your channel. All right. And if you have any music, anything you got going on, you can always tag me in it. I'll check you out. If you want to get on the mixtape slots are only $25, And we are taking donations because donations are definitely needed to grow the brand and to expand our media and our reach. Because you have to pay for promo, Facebook ads, and all that to get out to the world. Yeah, you know what's crazy? That I went to New York last weekend, right? And I met a young lady on the train, going in from Newark, New Jersey to New York City, right? And so she was like, "Yo, what's your social media? I want to follow you." I said, "All right." Well, I told her my Facebook because she didn't have IG. So I said, "All right." So I gave her my name, And then she's like, "I don't see you. You're not popping up." I said, "What?" So hold up, man. So then I went and I said, "Let me see your phone." So I grabbed her phone, put my name in on the Facebook, and sure enough, I didn't pop up on her phone. So that told me like, yo, this thing that got going on with the algorithm is real. Because not even people that's only like 2 hours away from me can see my content. So what I need everybody to start getting involved. All right, but what I need to do, I need everybody to start getting involved. And when I post something, like it, comment, repost it, or share it. You don't have to put it on your main timeline. Whatever you think is good, you know what I'm saying? And put it in your stories. That's what I do. And I don't charge not one person for me to repost or to put on my stories. I should, but I don't. Or maybe I should. What do you think? You guys let me know. Where you at? Yeah, so anyway. So that's what I did, man. So now that I'm here, now I'm doing a podcast and I'm doing the mixtapes, and of course the clothing line, and it's just working, man. Just working, man, and put it out there, man, to the world, let the world, give me some feedback, and then we're going to build off of it. Just keep going, and keep going, and keep going, and don't ever, 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 ever give up. I'm just saying that. Yeah, you gotta, don't send me no links, you gotta send me an MP3s, you're gonna hear something, bro. But what's your YouTube? This is Audio Mac. Where's your YouTube? I don't see your YouTube. Send me your YouTube so I can go ahead and just subscribe. You subscribed to my YouTube already? I didn't get notification yet. Hey, yo, this podcast is brought to you by Anchor, Apple Podcasts. Shout out to Fila, because that's all I wear is Fila. So Fila, get at me for the sponsorship. Fila, we rocking with Fila. Fila's are the most comfortable sneaker on the planet Earth. The most comfortable sneaker on the planet Earth. I'm sorry, but it is Fila, man. It's Fila all day, every day, man. That's it, man. Yo. Those are the ones, the track ones, the ones that I got those. But then I got the retro ones. Those, they're like nurse shoes. Like my mom, when I was little, my mom was working at a mental hospital at night at her second job, right? And she used to wear the soft shoes. So that's how I remember them. I just put them on and shit, walk around the house being clown. So when I went to the store, I used to try to get all the fancy sneakers out. Everybody's wearing the Jordans and this and that. Those shits is hard as hell, bro. Hard as plastic, bro. Okay. You can wear them and look good, but you can't walk nowhere. You can walk from out your house into your car. But to be outside for hours and walking around, nah, bro. Them shits is fucking too hard, bro. Fuck my paws. But it messed my feet up, bro. cell phone. This cell phone turned our lives too. I'm talking to myself, first of all. From nothing, from rags to riches, the cell phone. So you have to create. You have to let the world see what's going on. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid. You have to let the world see what's going on and just continue to build and keep going after what you want to, what it is you're trying to do. And it's sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. I know I sacrificed my whole world, my whole life, bro. From November to this point now, I sacrificed everything. I shut it down. I shut the whole world down. All that outside, I shut it down, man. And building this, what I'm doing today. To my family, to my kids, to, everybody who know me or think they know me, you got love for me in the whole nine. I love y'all too. But what I need y'all to do is, you love me, I need you to go and support what I got going on. Go get the merch, hoodstarthebrand.com, where I have merch for everybody, women, men, kids, whatever, right? And the music is on iTunes. The podcast is on Apple Podcasts. Go listen to the podcast. Reach out, support. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Hoodstar 365 TV. Go subscribe. And all the artists that's on my mixtapes from volume 1 to volume all the way to volume 10, I need all of y'all to go subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can get that YouTube platform where we can go live on YouTube. And we can build. Let's build for real. This is a movement. This is not a one-man band show, nothing like that. So whoever in tune with Hoodstar, I'm in tune with you. I play your music every day and I promote you. And I haven't even charged you, any of y'all, for a slot to get on my mixtape or to get on my platform. So now things are brewing, I had my first meeting this past week. I got another meeting next week. So, the energy is growing. The energy I'm putting out, and people are taking notice, right? So, my mindset is the Hoodstar Familia. Once you come in, you win. But don't wait till we ascend. When I said we, me and my daughter, right? Till we ascend, so now you want to come get in. Everything in order that needs to be in order, then you just about this building. But then I said, wait a minute. Just crying to that big mom. Get the podcast out on YouTube or respect this. You don't have to be stuck on your path to follow those artists and listen to their talent.
Yeah. Like, yo, okay, God bless you. I said, yeah, I'm not in the street no more, miss. I'm going to see somebody, drive somebody some food. She said, what you doing today? I said, well, I came up here to get some clothes, and I got to go meet my partner because he's coming from Jersey, because our podcast is originally in Jersey, but my podcast partner, his brand is Hoodstar the Brand, and I represent Gotham City, which is my brother's record label, Music. She like, Batman? I'm like, yeah. Cause I showed her the picture. She like, he handsome. So, everything was going good. Everything good.
Yo, why you don't come on my live, bro?
Hold on. Well, I can't come on the live until I download Instagram on this phone. This phone was specifically so I can have contact with you. You feel me? Come on, I'm working, baby. Listen, we're going to keep it 100. We're going to respect the game.
Respect the game. Hey, yo. Yeah. I had to change the fucking the name of the podcast, bro.
Why?
Because there's a million motherfuckers on the Respect the Game.
I told her, but we can keep ours the same. They're going to, listen, when they go, they can keep it